Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Noise and welcome back to Regrowth. In the last episode, we were working with Thaumcraft, doing a bit of work with that, getting some more stuff and completing some quests mostly. And yeah, it was fun, but we are going to step away from magic entirely for today. We'll get back to Thaumcraft soon because I believe that unlocks the last chapter of the quest book, How the World Recovers. I believe we need to kind of finish up Thaumcraft completely, but we'll get there. So today we are going to work on some Mekanism stuff, because why not? Before we do, though, I do want to I want to see if we have something, because I've been doing a lot of crafting and we don't have any more molecular assemblers. Do we have this finished? Okay, we do have that finished. So we should make more interfaces and all that kind of stuff at some point, but for now, it is a little bit laggy here, so apologies if you can see some frame rate droppage. Not entirely sure what's causing that. I probably should get rid of that, to be honest, but I think it's the mechanism over there that has lighting upgrades. I wonder, before we do too much, let's see if I can actually affect that. Mechanism generators config. That is how they do all that stuff. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with those stuff, that kind of stuff, because I don't really care. Machine settings. Just kind of want to see if I see anything that says like. So a lot of the machines, it looks like, are disabled. Client settings, maybe enable ambient lighting. I'm going to turn that to false. Done. Alright, so let's hope, I think that will fix our problems. Maybe. So this is running, right? If we hit F7, because I want to see. I put a bunch of lights here because cool. So the ambient lighting no longer works on that. That should help with the frames. But this is also kind of laggy, that whole system. But hopefully we don't have to go down there too much. So today we are going to be doing a bunch of mechanism quests. So the first thing that we need to do is evaporate. We need to make some thermal evaporation blocks. Now, I have all these set up. We're going to need half a stack of the last set. So let's do that first. We're going to need a bunch of copper plates. We're also going to need dynamic tanks, which steel plates and basic fluid tanks. Alright, so let's teach the system how to make a couple of these. So the basic fluid tanks, I think, is going to be one of the best things. So it's iron plates, glass, and buckets. Do we know how to make buckets? That is a good question, and it does not look like we do. Alright, so we'll also teach this how to make buckets. It'd be easiest just to go through this and do that. Alright, and one last thing. Let's go ahead and teach it how to make this guy. But we can't until we have one of these. So, tank, basic fluid tank, there we go. Cool. So with all of that, we should be able to tell the system how to make these. I don't know how useful these are going to be, like, overall, but we have it. Yeah, we're probably going to want more things sooner rather than later. So, if we want to make, we're going to need a lot of copper for this. So let's see how much copper we have. Not that much. Alright, well, let's get, like, I don't know, a bunch of stacks of this. Fill our inventory full. And we'll just go put like 9 stacks of it in here into the smeltery, and this will kind of do its thing. And we're out of lava. I forgot about that. Because we were already cooking up stuff. So we need more lava. We have a little bit. So we should be able to just kind of put this, replace this guy. Those will disappear, they'll come back. And that'll be good enough. We do need more lava though, so put that in there. And what's going to be a good way to get lava? Thaumcraft. Just some effects, and nothing much there. So lava buckets can be made from fire, but we can make lava in a sense with the buckets of lava. These guys with this. Otherwise, we put lava in there, we get lava. Ow. That's not a bad plan. But honestly, it's the same as this, just not smelting. So if there is a way for us to get, I don't think there, like, the bottler is about the only way. And I don't really want to use another machine, so let's just go to the nether. Let's get some tin cans. So we just need some tin, like so. And I'm going to throw that in there, and we're going to get, I'll throw all the copper in there as well. We're going to get like a bunch. And we should be able to go to the nether, no problem. Grab just a ton of lava and not worry about it. So that'll be the plan. This will be the easiest way that we can get lava as far as I'm aware. And the nice thing about the tin cans is they stack. There's so many nodes here. Giant spider. Alright, well, I don't really care. Hey, stop it. I'm just gonna leave it alone. And we'll just fly. I want to go somewhere somewhat safe, because I don't want to get knocked into the lava, but like this we can just kind of hold right click and look around. And we'll get a bunch of lava pretty quickly, actually. We've already got 34 buckets worth. Now we can also pump the lava out of the nether. That is a thing we can do. But this is it's a more manual way, but it is very efficient. It's very quick. And we can just kind of annihilate all of this lava until we can't reach it. Hey, where are you? Are you that one? I don't have a bow or anything. So we're going to wait for a second. But we can also just kind of grab a bunch of lava. Oh, come on. Alright, let's fly across. There we go. And kill the bat as well. Okay, cool. So that worked. Arbor. That's not that good. So as long as we don't get like blown into the lava, we'll be fine. And we can just get a ton of lava very quickly. So that is going to be the plan. Now, I was saying that we are kind of to the point in this series where we're going to have to be doing just mostly magic. That is kind of the rest of what we have to do. That being said, magic isn't all bad. I like the magic mods, but some of them are going to be a little bit more challenging than others. Witchery gets difficult in the late game. And I've never done it before, so I'm a little bit hesitant. I'm still waiting to do more Botania until later. That's not one that's like, we're to the point where it's not like super difficult. What we need to do left, what's left to do rather. More of, I'm just not too confident in our gear to take on the Gaia Guardian Phase 2. So this should be enough lava, honestly, to last me for a long time. So let's get out of here. We'll just fly back up. Those things are creepy looking. And say hello to the ghast. Go ahead and take this stuff. And get out of here. So, easy enough. We have extra tin cans for whenever we need more lava. The only bad thing is I never did fix the portal. But that's okay. It is what it is. So we'll just fly back to our base and we'll get back into making more machines. So with the excess lava, we will be able to go ahead and just kind of finish up making all the stuff we need. And I can already feel the frame rate lag. I do apologize for that, but there's not much I can do, unfortunately. So I believe I'm not entirely sure. We only need 16. We put all that stuff away and grab our tank, and we'll put it back. Cool. So I don't know if we get the tin cans back. We do not, but that's whatever. I don't really care. So this is going to smelt everything up and give us a bunch of iron, which we'll use soon enough. So just let that finish up, and we will kind of work on the rest of the stuff until we can get more copper. So the dynamic tanks, we're going to need 32 of these. We're missing 1 steel plate and 1 iron plate. I think we can handle that. So steel, we're going to need some steel and iron. And this will be pretty easy, pretty quick as well. And we'll go ahead and make the dynamic tanks, even though we can't make the thermal evaporation block yet. So the valve, how many of those do we need? We need 3 valves and 1 controller. Okay, so that's not that bad. I'll go ahead and craft that. And basically once we're done smelting up all this iron, because I accidentally ran out of lava, we'll get back to the rest of this. So let's just make the dynamic tanks. We're gonna need 32 of those, and I'll craft them pretty easily. So in order to get these, we're gonna need let's see, 3 steel casings. So can we make 3 steel casings? No, we are missing titanium and refined steel. We're actually gonna need 5. So we're gonna need 5 steel casings. We are gonna need 19 sheets of titanium and 20 steel. So let's actually get this cooking up, and not 100. Let's do 30. And we can go ahead and get this started. Do we have some coal coke? So we'll just come down here. And unfortunately the refined steel we still need. Oh hey, we have 4, so we just need to finish this off. That's cool. I can live with that. So we also need the titanium sheets. So we have 13 titanium, we need more. which means we need magnesium. Or is it no, magnesium dust and rutile. So that is down here. Oh god, the lag. So we'll get a stack of that. And let's see if we want rutile ore. So this, does it double? I think it does. So yeah, it's 2 ingots per. So if we want, and then these are an ingot per, and then to get the titanium, it's a 1-to-1. So if we want something 27, 36 is 18. So groups of 18, 36, that's 72. So I need like 8 more. And this will give us a decent amount of titanium for the time being. Luckily we don't have to make any more magnesium anytime soon. So we just need to bring this up to 36. Yeah, this is definitely causing a lot of frame rate lag. 30 frames, 40. Yeah, that's what's causing it. But over here, it's fine. On that, it's fine. I wonder if it's something with the mechanism pipes. Let's go into the mod options and look if there's anything that we can configure. Client settings, so fancy universal cable render, false. That might affect, that might help. CTM renderer, I don't know what that is, so hey, that was it. That's all we had to do. So we fixed the frame rate. Awesome. It's still a little bit around here, framey, but not too bad. So we have some refined steel. We have some other things. We're gonna need sheets of titanium. Is this done with the iron yet? Getting there. Okay, so let's see what else we need for all of this stuff. So if we want 3 of these guys, we're gonna need 6 elite control. We're gonna need 9 elite control, which, if I can spell elite, we could probably make. So we need 8 more, which means more osmium plates. Okay, that I can handle. Let's grab like a stack or so of osmium plates, and we can go ahead and do that. So you know what, let's make a lot more. And that'll be easy enough. So the only other thing is these dynamic valves, which are really easy. We also need a block of copper, but we're going to need a lot of copper. So once this is done, we can go ahead and put this in here. Something like that. And there's 28, there's half a stack of the osmium plates. That should be enough for now. So, elite, we need 8 more of these. We're missing 20 still. So, it should be done in just a second. It shouldn't take that long. 1 more. So, there we go. We're going to keep more osmium plates because we're probably going to need more stuff like this. So luckily, a lot of this stuff is going to be auto-crafted, which is nice. It's just going to take a little bit of time. So we have... Okay, we just need a bunch of copper plates for that. Actually, we're going to need... Okay, if we need half a stack of those, which we do, we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks. So we're going to need a stack of copper. So let's grab a bunch of copper. We're going to need 1 copper block. can we get... We're going to need 4 stacks of copper for the plates, but we can at least get started once this is done. Which it almost is. Alright, so the iron is almost finished. The iron will be done before. And once the iron is out, we turn this off. It is literally missing an ingot. I really should count. Oh well. So there we go. Now we're just gonna let this go until we get what we want and go from there. So yeah, that's enough. Go ahead and make our first stack of copper, and we can put this stuff away. So make sure it's divisible by 9 and you're good. So actually let's just do something like this. And there we go. Whoops, that was my quest book. I would like that back. Alright, so we're getting there. This is still crafting things. It's going to take a while because we need a bunch of iron chipsets and a bunch of redstone chipsets. That's the harder part. But we have a bunch of copper ready to go. That's making copper plates. This is smelting down impure titanium for the time being. We'll get to the pure soon enough. I almost want to expand this smeltery. You know what, let's do that real quick. Do we have enough grout? We have 5. How about seared? So there's 3 sides, 4 grouts. If I got a little bit more, maybe. But otherwise, seared bricks are really annoying to make, so we could use another tank for the top. This will make 1 more, I believe. One more block. That would actually be enough. Because I believe the tank would still count, even if it doesn't really do much. And that would expand our range. So, isn't that a furnace? Or is that the osmium? That's the osmium compressor. So let's just come down here. One of these is a smeltery, basic smelting factory. Let's just go ahead and do that. Still a little bit of frame rate, but it's better than it was, so that's what matters. Let's get the last of those, and there's the first stack of copper plates. God, the evaporation chamber is going to be useful for a couple of things. We need to make it, but it is definitely annoying. Alright, so this should allow us to make this a little bit larger. And those should smelt down, but we can do this. And yeah, like I said, I don't think the tank would help, but it does allow us to make this a little bit taller. Cool. So once we get the magnesium in there, we could probably, unfortunately, can I see past those? I can. Let's get another, one of the item logistical transporters. Not logical. Actually, let's get a fast one. I'll see what the renderer is, if that is going to be useful to us or not. Well, let's break this. Put that like so. So switch this to configure items, disabled, pull. And I didn't want those things. Did I lose one? No, doesn't seem to be. Okay, so we should be able to go ahead and turn this back on, and then start putting this in here. So 37. This will hopefully make what I need. I think I counted right. It says 20, but it has a little bit of the titanium in there. So blocks of titanium. We need to do like, let's do like 12 more sheets. I think that'll be close to what we need. But we can go ahead and take this stuff out. And honestly, we're gonna just turn it into blocks, or turn it into ingots, because that's going to be better. So that is all of the titanium. Awesome. So we'll put all this stuff away, and we should be able to make our first set of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll need three more sets of copper, which we should be able to get here in a moment. So that's not going to be a problem. And I think other than that, we're pretty much ready. We'll need to make these guys. It's going to require some more steel plates. I don't know if we have steel plates on the top of my off the top of my head, but that's not something that's difficult to make. Now the electric pumps, we should probably teach this. We're going to need more steel casings. That's the hardest part of most of the stuff. And we're going to need some other things, but for the most part, this isn't going to be too bad. So we have another stack of copper. And we can go ahead and make more copper plates. And we'll put that in there, and now steel casing. Can we make the 5 that we need? We're missing the refined steel. That's right, I forgot. So refined steel is down here. How it is done. Cool. So we can make the steel casings now. Awesome. That is good. Now I'm going to go ahead and start preparing to make more steel casings by taking, we'll take this out. We'll craft 100. It's going to take a while, but we have a lot of iron. We have a lot of supplies. So let's make the 5 of these that we're going to need. And we can get started with, once we get 2 steel, we'll go ahead and put the rest of the stuff away. So, we have everything here except for one of the elite control circuits. We're still waiting on stuff, probably lasers. With this, we just need the dynamic tanks. Can we go ahead and make those? We need more steel plates, but I need the copper plates first, so that's what we're going to focus on. Let's get more steel going into refined steel, and yeah, this is actually really kind of cool. I like the automation. So there's the second set, and let's get more copper. We can go ahead and make a 3rd set of plates. And we'll need a little bit more steel. Honestly, 12 is good enough right now. Do we have... We do have enough copper, so we just need this many more. Alright, so that is working quite well. We're getting more copper taken care of. Not really much more we can do right now other than wait for the stuff to finish crafting. So we're making a bunch of steel, making some other stuff, and that's it. So we have 4 CPUs, so that's nice. We have access to a lot of crafting abilities and all that. Manalith's Gravity. This is a new one. Runes of Winter. Ew. You'd make me make 4 of those. Alright, so let's work on this while we're waiting for this all to craft. So, mana lenses. We need to craft 4 of these. Easy. And then we also need winter. So we need water and earth. Let's look up winter. We have 1. We're going to need a few more. So we're going to need water and earth. Let's get 4 cakes. We should be able to make cakes pretty easily. 1. We're out of sugar. So that's easy enough. 2, 3, 4. And honestly, I'm just going to go over to our cows, or our cow, singular, and just get a bunch of milk. Hopefully not drop anything. Cool. Let's sleep, get rid of this rain. And yeah, so we have the 4 cakes. We're going to need wool, 2 snow. Okay, so snow. There's the 8 snow that we need. And wool, we only need 4. And then I believe it's earth and water. Earth and water. Rune. So earth and water. And then we're going to need some living rock. We need more living rock. So do we have stone? We do. Cool. Now that's something we should probably automate here soon is living rock. I wanted to sleep. Living rock and living wood. That should not be too difficult. I'm just not entirely sure if I can automate it to be requestable. That would be kind of cool. But I could also keep a stock. But that's going to need its own set of channels and all that kind of stuff. We could honestly do it like right here. Actually, no, I want that to be runes. We'll do it down here. We'll get some floating flowers. I have a little bit more, so I don't need anything else right now. So, just do this. And I don't need the stone. So that might be something we automate in the near future. Why did I get fire? Oh no, there it is. There's fire runes there. I don't know why. That scared me for a second. Alright, doop doop. Doop doop. Whoa. Shift. If you shift click with an empty hand, you take the last item back. And it's really nice. We have a lot of... We not only have a lot of mana, we also have a really good mana spreader. So this goes super fast. At some point we could automate the runic altar. I don't know if that's going to be necessary. It might be wise to get some more lasers, but I have a lot of the runes needed for that, and honestly, I can make more runes. So we put this stuff in here, and then we can make the gravity lens. Need 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we just need some of the enriched alloy, which is not too bad. So we're going to need 8 of those. Let's just make 10. Just iron. So go ahead and exit that out. And we should be able to kind of finish up a couple of things. So this has been a lot of crafting. Not necessarily a bad thing, but it is a thing. So we click that, and we should have everything we need for the thermal expansion blocks. Or thermal evaporation blocks, rather. And then we just need some more steel. plates. I'll let that go. We can put this stuff away. And if we hit the recipe for this, we need 5, 6. So we need 32 of these. It should be exactly how many tanks we have. So let's just shift click. And I counted correctly. So there is the 32 of those. We're going to need a little bit more copper plates. So once the steel is done, which it should be by now, we'll go ahead and get, I don't know, another stack-ish? Another stack will be good. So we have the steel plates. We should be able to make most of the rest of the stuff. So this guy, we have everything but the copper plates. This guy we need to make these two, which we need control circuit. We need 2 of these, and it's still crafting a lot of stuff. So while we're waiting on that, let's go ahead and make these guys, the filter upgrades. So we need 4 of these. They do not stack. But that is another quest down here for fusion fuel, because we need deuterium. And to get deuterium, we need heavy water, which means pumping water with an electric pump. So let's teach the system how to make electric pumps, so I don't have to craft that. That should be pretty easy. Apologies if you just heard BattleNet. I don't actually know if you guys can hear that stuff or not. So electric pumps, can we make... We need to craft 3 more of them. So do we have everything? We do. Cool. No, we don't. We have 3 steel casings already. But we're going to need those. So I can make those, but that would kind of screw me over in a second. So we have the filter upgrade. We can get rid of that. And I'm just going to dump these in here. We'll get that kind of stuff set up later. Because I'm not too worried about setting up a lot of the stuff today. I just want to craft it and get the quest. So we should have enough copper plates by now, and we should be able to finish most of this stuff. So much copper. It's so nice. I love being able to grow mass quantities of basically everything you need. It's really convenient. So we need one of these guys. Controller. And then we need a bunch of these. So we can make 1 set of those, and that's all we need. And then we just need 1 more elite circuit. No, we don't. We need a lot more. We need 3 of these. So that's going to take a while. But we have the thermal controller. So that's nice. Yeah, I messed up a little bit. I'm going to need... So I need 3 more of those, and I need 3 of these. So I need 6 casings in total. Let's get rid of that. We have 3, so we need to make 3 more. So we need a little bit more sheets of titanium. So titanium. Let's just get 16 will be enough. And we can go ahead and make... You know what? We can go ahead and tell this to make the electric pumps. That'll be fine. So... 3. Cool. So that'll do its job, and it will not take too long. We'll get the sheets of titanium, and we should have at least some of the refined steel. We just need 12. We almost have all of it that we need, so that's kind of awesome. This is just making iron, and this is almost actually done. So we just need more iron chipsets. That's pretty much it. So there's the refined steel. So steel casing. I just need to go get the titanium, which should be done by now. And we should be able to make this. I think I actually need a 4th. But how many neutron things do I need? 7 of them. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot. Wait, if it's... We have to craft 7 of them. Oh yeah, and then these guys will get a couple extra. So we'll need 7 of the solar neutrons. So we'll need 10 more steel casings, basically. which is a lot more than what I have currently ready to like go. So let's get another half a stack of steel already cooking up, and I will come grab that later. I don't really care about it right now. And yeah, we should be at least make the 3 steel casings that we need for the other 2 quests. So that was quick. It is a quick craft, so it's not that big of a deal. How close are we? So we're just waiting on the iron chipsets. That is literally it. So I messed up. This is not going to be completed because we have to actually craft them. So we're going to need more steel casings. We need 10 more. So we need 22 refined steel and half a stack of titanium. I think we can do that. So let's go ahead and do that so we can get all this stuff, and we'll start working on getting some of the other things as we go. So the steel is cooking. I want to get a couple dozen stacks of coal, and honestly, we're going to make a stack of coal blocks. And we're going to go ahead and let that take care of things. And then I want to make sure that I have a fluid, what are they called? Mechanical pipes? Yes. Alright, so I think I might already have one on this. Okay, I already do. So we'll just put a stack of those in there, and once that's done, we'll be able to get the steel casings that we need, and all that fun stuff. So we need 3 of the circuit boards, and we need like, let's just make 30 enriched. So that'll be good enough. And we can just physically craft those. I messed up on that, but oh well. This we can make our first and our second, and we're just waiting for that last 4. So yeah, this is a crafting task. We want to make sure that if they're crafting tasks, we don't auto-craft them. So honestly, we can remove the electric pump because we don't need that. And clear that out. So, the neutron activators, we need 7 of these. We're going to need some ardite plates. How many of those do we have? We have a good enough number of those. We're going to need more elite and reinforced alloys. So, we need 14 of these. And we don't have any craft. There we go. It was doing something else. God, it's almost done. Cool. And that is a crafting task, doesn't it? Yep. Yep. Okay, when they're crafting tasks, I need to be careful. So we should have the titanium. We have a ton of copper. I'm not going to worry about the copper for right now. I'll get it later. And we should have... Let's see, steel casing. Can we make 10 of them? We're missing 22 refined steel. Once we have that, we can. Which we probably already do. We're close. Okay, so that's not bad. We can go ahead and start working on some other things. So, if we want to make this, we're going to need the reinforced alloys. That's what we're getting. We're going to need 14 more elite control circuits. So, elite control circuits. So we're going to need 14 more of these. That's going to take... Wow, we need more bronze and we need more osmium. Okay, bronze is not hard. I should probably teach this system. Is there a good way to make bronze? No. I'll deal with that here in a moment. But let's make this first. So there is the evaporation. And now we need... we need basic thermodynamic conductors. and some other stuff. So I think it was a heater, fuel wood heater. We need another furnace and a steel casing. So there's an 11 steel casing. So can I make 11 of these? I'm missing just a little bit of another sheet of titanium. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then let's also grab osmium. Grab a stack of these, because osmium plates are used for everything. And as far as I'm aware, there's not a good way, or any way for that matter, to automate this guy. So ardite plates, we're going to need bronze. That is the tricky part, but it's actually not that tricky. We can actually use this guy. Once, well, it's done. All we need is a bunch of tin. And so we do a stack of tin and 3 stacks of copper. But in 9s, that will be enough. So once this is done, which is almost done as we speak, go ahead and throw something like that. And then we turn this off. Cool. And grab a bunch of osmium plates. And like I said, we're going to put most of this stuff away and just try to complete quests more than anything else. And then refined steel. Are we almost done with this? I think that's going to be enough for the 11 things that I need. I would have been able to save 3 if it wasn't for messing up. We only need 1 of these, right? Yes. Okay, so steel casing, we need 11. We're missing 3. Okay, so let's go ahead and just make 10 of these. And I'll make the 11th in a second. Let's do that. And how are we doing? We have 4 bronze ingots, so it's going to be a little slow. We're not going to have all that much bronze, but we're going to get it. So put that in there. And we need the electric pumps. So we need 1. We can tell this how to craft buckets. 2 and 3. And that should be a quest. It is awesome. We're going to get more pumps and more filters. Cool. But more importantly to me, we're going to complete quests. So this guy, we need a lot of stuff. So the elite, we need 14 of these. We are missing still more osmium plates. Let's get like 2 stacks. And then the bronze. And then we can start going ahead and making all of this stuff. So getting a lot of copper in there for now. Let's get some more tin. And that'll make more bronze. Yeah, just sending in the copper. So let's actually take the rest of the copper out for the time being, and we'll put it in a second. So, yeah, the rest of this guy that we need to do is a little bit more complicated. So we need HDB pellets, which come from substrates in a PRC, which we have one down here, but it's already doing some work. We do, because this is what's making our ethylene. But we can make another one and kind of like make things a little bit quicker. Let's also grab 2 stacks of redstone and a stack of iron. That was weird. Actually, let's just tell it chipsets. Go ahead and craft 100 of those, and 100 of those. Just because that's about what we're gonna need probably. Alright, we have first set. We can start getting at least some bronze. And I will be right back for that. So we just need one more casing, so that's 4 of these guys, which we have more than enough. And yeah, so a lot of work, a lot of things to do. Okay, that's got plenty of stuff in it for now, so we can put this stuff away. Steel casing, we need one more. Perfect. So do we have another PCR? Reactor chamber? No. So I guess we're making yet another. We're missing titanium. God, I'm almost out of titanium again. That's okay. I have plenty of the stuff down below. Alright, and that should be enough bronze. So what we're going to do is we're going to finish this up. We're going to make the titanium sheets. We're going to make another, I believe it's reaction chamber. What are they called? I can't remember what they're called. Pressurized reactor chamber. So that will be the last thing we need. And how's this doing? So it's got plenty of room. It's doing all the copper again. That's okay. We should have plenty of stuff to get the 14 elite control circuits. And I can never spell that right. So 14 of these. Tell it to go ahead and start. And we also need the steel casings. We need one more of these. What else do we need for this guy? Enrichment chamber. Alright, which needs another iron chipset, which we'll get, and a basic control circuit. Or rather, 2 basic control circuits. But no crafting CPUs on that one, because we're doing a lot of stuff. Actually, we can cancel that, and we can cancel that for a little trick. All that stuff is already in that area, in that in the assembly table, so it will kind of automatically do its thing. So control circuits. Actually, let's make the fuel wood heater. We still need one of these though. Should be pretty easy. We're also gonna need another furnace, which is simple. So once we get one more of these, it's crafting the enriched iron, and we should be able to make the fuel wood heater. So we just do that, and there's the fuel wood heater. So there is that. And then we need basic thermoconductor. So basic thermoconductor cable, easy enough. And that's it. And now we have more stuff to make. Alright, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode off here. We did 2 quests. That's not bad. I am going to, between episodes, get all of this stuff crafted. And I'm also going to go ahead and craft another pressurized reaction chamber. You've seen these before, so I'm not too worried about making another one. We'll just go ahead and do that. And I'll also take a look at these guys. These are multi-block structures, which allow you to store a lot of power. As 8 times as much power as the ultimate energy cubes. That's kind of insane. So we're gonna have to make these, but they're a little bit expensive, I think. If we look at induction, yeah, it's this stuff. So basic induction cells, they store 400 million RF each. But you can make it to the ultimate, which is Wow. 204 giga. Um, yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah. Let's just go with that. It's massive amounts of power. But these things are a little expensive. The induction ports, not too bad. Induction casing, you're going to require a lot of energy tablets, unfortunately, it looks like. Which is a bit of a pain. That's just kind of a pain to make. It's a lot of steel and a lot of osmium, but that's okay. We have a lot of that on Autocraft. And this lithium dust. That's the trick. We need lithium. So lithium comes from lithium dust? No. Liquid lithium? So we'll have to figure out how to get lithium. It's a gas. So it's going to be some sort of reaction. I just don't know how. It's bound to be in this chamber. So no, there's not much in this one. What else is there? Electrolytic separator. Chlorine soul. Yeah, that's heavy water gives you deuterium. Chlorine, sodium. Chemical injection. So that's not going to be it. I'll need to figure out a way to get all of this stuff. That's gonna be the key is figuring out how to get lithium. Just because I'm not entirely sure. Because this lithium dust is a crystallizer, so we need lithium, liquid lithium, and unfortunately there's no recipes for that. But that's okay. I'll figure it out. And that's probably going to be the hardest part about this induction thing. And then we need the induction provider. Yeah, that's what requires the lithium. What else was there in this quest? So induction casing port, and then the cell and provider. So the cells and the provider. Okay, the provider is control circuits. But it's still kind of ugh. Okay, so that is something that we'll look into another time. Next time we're going to kind of finish up the quest we've been working on, this guy, and do a couple of things, and then we might jump back into magic, or we might kind of work towards the lithium and all that kind of stuff, if I can figure out how to get it. So it's just a matter of looking on the wiki. So it shouldn't be hard. I just got to figure out what's the actual recipe and what it comes from. Because there's a couple of things that I can look at. But anyways, we'll kind of continue with Mekanism next time and go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!